Maverick Public Safety News. We are currently on scene of a very large commercial fire. Sir? A very massive commercial fire off of North 12th Street and North B Street. Fire department is just arriving, just dispatched. SAC PD is on scene. Fire department is just arriving on scene. This is a scrap yard right off of North 12th and North B Street, just north of downtown Sacramento. They were moving some of the burning material with their apparatus that they move all the large piles of stuff with. There's been a few explosions, obviously, because of the type of stuff that it is, and it is very, very hot. Obviously, that's a lot of fire, a lot of smoke coming off. Fire department laying a master stream, or a large diameter hose supply line.
Like anything else, like, oh, whatever. Fucking fire, like, oh shit, fucking fire. Cool.
And good, sir. How are you? So once again, we are just north of downtown Sacramento. This is a scrap yard. Workers here were trying to get the stuff under control and get what was the main cause of the fire appeared, pulled out of the way and out of the main pile here. Engine 2 arriving. And a couple of these engines are backup engines while others go get service, so they're not marked, so I'm not sure which engine is there laying the supply. So the good thing is this fire isn't really going to go anywhere. It's contained to the yard here, but it's going to put off a lot of black smoke. And they will likely have set up master streams, which are the deck guns, which is what the firefighter is doing on top of that engine right now. He's setting up a master stream, and the bucket that's right next to him is foam, and so they'll be getting water foam on it as quickly as possible. This is SIMS Metal Mangement. And I gotta say, as we were pulling up, they were doing a really good job of trying to get what was on fire pulled away from the main pile and contained down here in front. So their staff on scene were doing a really good job trying to be proactive before the fire department arrived and get things contained and under control, which is gonna help the fire department in the long run, because the main part of the fire isn't in the middle of everything, which is how it appeared when we first got here. And engine 2 laying another supply line, large diameter hose, and the engine over there is also, so that engine there is going to supply engine 2 from the hydrant down there, and they will probably also get master stream operations started. So that is really all there is going to be to this. It's just going to be a large pile of metal. There you got some explosions going on. Of course, there's tires and different things because these are cars. They do prep the cars before they scrap them, and they get a lot of the fluids and all the damaging stuff out of them. But there's still tires and things that can explode and pop and all that good stuff, so it'll be pretty noisy, and of course a lot of black smoke. Once again, this is Public Safety News. We are just north of downtown Sacramento proper, off of North B Street and 12th Street, between North 12th and North 10th. Engine 1 arriving. And they've got a loader over there trying to move some of the other material away and separate the fire what's burning. Again, this is SIMS Metal Management on North 12th Street. I'm sorry, on North B Street between North 12th and North 10th. Just north of downtown Sacramento. You can see the federal building and the jail and everything right there. Globe Mills to the left. So get you orientated to where we're at. The river is behind us. Downtown Sacramento is in front of us. So once again, we're Public Safety News. We are north of downtown Sacramento with a scrap metal fire, content fire. It was burning pretty good before the fire department arrived. The workers here were working pretty quick to get what was burning pulled out of the middle of everything and out away from the main pile, and which was a really good strategy, and getting it separated from everything. Oh, we got a pretty big black plume of smoke going. So if you're outside downtown Sacramento on the freeways, you can probably see this for a few miles. And it is that right there. Okay, this is the problem right here. All that's going up right there. And that is extremely hot. So all that got radiant heat and preheated and to the point of combustion, and now that fire's just taken right off, right all the way up that metal pile. And I apologize because of the sun. I can't see your comments too well, so I can't answer any direct questions. For those just joining us, we are just north of downtown Sacramento, on North B Street, between North 12th and North 10th. This is a scrap metal yard, SIMS Metal Management, where a fire broke out. It was burning quite a while before the fire department was able to get here, and the crews were getting the fire, what was burning, separated from the main pile with their equipment that grabs everything, and they're pulling it apart with that when we arrived. And looks like we're getting water going now, and you should see that master stream start flowing here pretty soon. And they're going to try to do what is known in fire service as surround and drown, and they'll use foam, and they try to get foam out. There we go, getting water on the fire. I don't want to talk as much and let you just hear the sights and sounds here, but I'll give some updates occasionally here. So for those just joining us again, public safety news. We are currently north of downtown Sacramento, and our first mainstream media has arrived. So we're north of downtown Sacramento, off of North B Street between North 12th and North 10th. Truck 5 being moved into position. Probably get some aerial master stream operations going would be my guess. With that bad boy right there. Get that up and over the fire. And that's going to block our view, so we'll try to get over here. Truck 5 will be getting set up here. Obviously, this takes a lot of water, so they're laying a lot of LDH, large diameter hose, supply lines, because this will be all master streams flowing. So master stream is a deck gun, an aerial smooth bore like this here on the tip of the ladder on truck 5. So they'll be getting that airborne shortly and getting that hooked up and ready to flow. See, the fire's getting pretty large again up there at the top of the pile. I mean, you notice it's kind of surreal when you look at this place, because there's a large truck and it just looks small on top of this great big huge pile of metal. I've been by here and seen large buses laying on top of this pile, and it just seems so kind of surreal seeing a big school bus laying on top of everything. Wow, that was a pretty good explosion.
Go, boys, we're ready.
So these firefighters will get supply lines stemmed to those smoothbore deck guns right there, and they'll shoot those from the ground like these guys are down here. So this fire is getting absolutely huge right now. Blocking out the sun. So once again, we are just north of downtown Sacramento. Downtown Sacramento is right there, and they're getting truck 5 into position now for aerial operations. Downtown Sacramento is right there, south of us. Behind us is Sacramento River. I'm sorry, it'd be the American River directly behind us. lot of fire crews on this right now. A lot of command staff. A lot of engines, a couple of trucks. And again, it's a surround and drown operation, as they say. So when that fire is up there like that, when it's going like that right now like it is, the radiant heat is pretty intense that I'm feeling even from the distance that I'm at right now. Yeah, Mike Walker said it looks like that's going to be going for a while, and he's exactly correct. You know, this takes a long time to get these fires completely extinguished, and we will likely break down this feed shortly. And and I'm getting rained on pretty good right now. You can see all the water coming down probably. So now they got the aerial operations going off of truck 5 and getting that water on top of it, and you see how the smoke's starting to turn that mustard kind of color and then white, and that's good exchange right there. That means it's pulling the fire down and turning it into steam, and that's what helps put the fire out. Four parts to a fire. It's known as a fire tetrahedron. It's heat, fuel, oxygen, and chemical reaction. So you have to knock out at least one of those to stop the fire. So obviously, if they can suffocate it, like with foam or some type of dry chemical agent, that helps. I believe they're using some foam right now as well. On a business side, for the operators here, all that's melting and burning up, and so that's going to be a lot of lost revenue for them. It'll stay contained here in the yard, so it's not going to go anywhere. There's no houses immediately close to this. It's in a complete industrial area, and the fire department's got it pretty well surrounded. So it's just actually getting the fire out and trying to get the material and fuel that's fueling the fire to stop burning and get that fire out. Of course, for the environment, all that smoke is not doing so well for us. All right, we don't often do this, but we're going to push you to our mainstream media cohorts that have finally got on the scene. And you know, that's what we do here at Public Safety News. We get on scene as quickly as possible and get you into the action as quickly as possible via window to the scene. The KCRA-3's helicopter's in the air now with probably a stellar aerial view for you, and a couple other ground cameras from some of the other mainstream media outlets. And we have to get back to our day-to-day jobs here. For those of us here at Public Safety News, we do what we can when we can, and we have jobs and families, so that's our kind of our motto. We do what we can when we can, and family comes first, until we're able to get PSN fully funded and keep moving into what we call the next level of PSN. It's still on the drawing board as we're working on funding mechanisms. So no, we have not ever given up on that for those of us those that support us. But you probably noticed a decrease in coverage, and that's because we've had to go back into our work modes and work quote unquote 9 to 5. In my case, working 15 to almost literally 20 hours a day some days. But still with this mission in the forefront of our mind, getting this funded. So if you'd like to help out with that, you're able to go to our website, psnews.us, and you can click that donate button and help us out if you'd like. And that does go directly to helping fund PSN with web expenses and vehicle and all the expenses that it takes to run PSN. It's completely out of our pockets. So we would greatly appreciate that, and we are looking for funding mechanisms to get a few of us going full time, so we can again ramp this up for you and be serving you in this capacity full time. So, public safety news, and we're going to go ahead and break this live down, and again turn you over to the mainstream media outlets who have finally arrived and providing some coverage. KCRA 3 in the air right now, and like I said, probably a stellar shot. I'd like to see that myself. You have a great day, stay safe, enjoy our cooler fall weather that we're having, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. Please like and share our page. And once again, public safety news at SIMS Metal Management, just north of downtown Sacramento.